Yeah, okay, that was kind of weird. Just disconnected. So I just got a new one. Nothing still really much happening. Tornado wise, this one still might be. Come on, let me just tornado on it. See, it wanted me tornado on it, but it'll let me tornado emojis. Well, this game confuses me so bad. Go back over here for the Fort Worth Storm. Still has a hook to it. Rotation isn't that significant anymore, so that's great news. Aren't really any tornadoes currently on the ground. This one is showing something, but it's not lasting any debris according to radar. Yeah, these are still just wind and hail. Not what a tornado threat. It's gonna be going into downtown Norman, Oklahoma. It's somewhat kind of missing you a little bit, but not no. It's yeah, it's directly into the town, going directly into the town right now. Just just watch out for wind and hail for that storm. It's got rotating rockhouse inflow tail with the storm right here. Not really seeing a debris signature, so that's good. Hopefully does not. Hopefully that one does not produce tornado. And looks like he's starting to die out, which is expected because entering a less favorable environment. Doing just like this area, so starting to enter less favorable environment. So that's why, hence why they're starting to die down a little bit. Storm over here and going into directly into downtown Fort Worth, rotating for it. They don't have a tornado warning for it. Yeah, won't let me fucking tornado on it, which is weird. Because I have it set to auto one, but also have it so I can also warn them as well. See if the storm over here is producing a tornado yet. Does not look like it. Still pretty tight couple with it though, so if you're in that tornado one, get your safe spots. Again, this is just a game, it's not real life. Did this radar site go down? No, it did not. Yeah, it's still up. Still up. There you go. So that was the tornado warning for downtown Fort Worth, Texas. Uh, the storms will be moving into extremely populated areas, so let's hope this does not produce tornado in the near term at all. Let's hope they're gonna be like, if they produce, hope it's the brief. Still got small rotating couplet of storm over here going into Jonesboro in Arkansas, I believe. Just a little bit ago went through Little Rock, Arkansas with tornado warning. Did not produce tornado, thankfully. It really did look like it was going to get a hail report, 25-inch hail report of the storm going into Dallas Fort Worth. Did get a new severe thunderstorm warning over here for a storm that's in Gate, Austin, Laverne, and Buffalo in May counties. And I have no idea. I'm bad with location names. How does still no storms over here? The ingredients is very favorable over here, but literally nothing else fired off. Must be like a capping if this game even has a capping. Yeah, storm still has a broad area rotation. Nothing really that concerning. So far, in game, I feel like stuff has um underperformed significantly for the moment. Because all we've gotten is like 7 brief tornadoes, and they've all been EF0s. Again, that could change. I feel like we have kind of somewhat starting to enter the peak. Then it's gonna start dying down next few hours in the game. Again, like every minute in this game is about 20 to 30 seconds. Because I've in private servers you can set the game speed. I set it to 0.1, which is the slowest. And wow, I did not like that look on Storm at all with the on that red eye sight. So extremely um in my opinion a very scary looking storm going up into extremely popular areas in basically near the downtown metro area of Fort, going directly into the downtown metro area of Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. But again, there haven't been any reports of anything. There haven't been any wild clouds just reported yet, which is, in my opinion, extremely surprising. That'll probably change in the next few minutes. Check out these storms over here, see if they've done anything. Yeah, these are still just wind and hail. So I'm probably just gonna keep my full attention on the storm over here. Again, this is an extremely populated area. Like it's really going down like in downtown areas of these extremely populated areas, which are just out basically outside of the 10% tornado risk. And that rotation is starting to pick up a lot from that last scan. Yeah, so this could be pretty tornado soon, so this will be kind of pretty concerning. Still have no reports of anything quite yet. New storm firing off up here. Uh, not really gonna pay attention to that. I feel like I should set the game speed a little faster, but I don't really feel like it. I want to make it as realistic as possible. Because I'm basically just being home all day, doing nothing. Looks like that storm that was previously in severe thunderstorm warning has dissipated. Actually, no, it's still there, but it's below severe limits. So it's starting to really die down. still got a small couple of the storm. Could be it's in extremely rural areas. So that's good. If this says police Canada, it'll probably be going over like just like open fields. Little baby storm over here. Could be watching just for maybe a tornado threat. Has that small hook look to it. That sounded completely weird. Yeah, I'm still surprised this storm over here doesn't have a report or isn't producing a tornado yet, based on how it's looking like on radar. And again, hopefully this does not produce a tornado, because it's in extremely populated areas. Let me guess, still nothing over here. Yep. Oh, wow. Do you have a storm over here that's currently producing 1 inch hail? Uh, according to radar. So got a somewhat destructive storm over here, producing 1 inch hail. I believe that's the um about the biggest hail we've gotten so far today. Don't have any reports of hail quite yet from that storm. Still a couple of the storm. Not really concerned about this one for the near term, unless it goes up into more populated cities or areas. Yeah, extremely concerned about the storm right here. Still. Very tight couplet going up into and or near Bedford and Colleyville in Texas. To get a hail report. 1 inch quarter size hail reported over here with this storm. Going up into Buffalo, and that this one through from Boston, Laverne, and May. Oh, finally! Well, seriously, the ingredients have been favorable for quite a long time over here, and just now it's actually starting to get little cells starting to pop off, and the more favorable environment was a little bit ago. Wild cloud with rising sky reported was the storm. It's looking a little bit more concerning on your eye. He's still just with small hair and wind. Nothing that concerning right now. To get a new another report of M-Ping reported pea-sized hail. Don't know what M-Ping is. Still no report of a wall cloud or anything like that. This storm, which is good. But again, still looks like it's rapidly rotating on radar. Again, this is just a game, so it's not perfect, obviously, but just trying to be realistic. Yeah, these two storms over here near College Station and Killeen and Waco, Texas. Starting to get hooked to them and starting to get areas of rotation of this storm over here. It's gonna be moving, currently going directly over Temple, Texas. It's gonna be going into Rosebud, Marlin, Jose, and Thornton, and then in the later on. In a somewhat favorable environment. Down here it's gonna get a little bit more favorable. So I feel like that might be what I'm gonna be watching the most. I guess for a little bit later on. Yeah, Stone's looking a lot more concerning tornado wise, in my opinion. once it gets into populated to like little towns, it's gonna be making its way into Havana, Belleville, Cornish, Danville, and Painesville in Arkansas. So look out for that storm. And looks like actually might be trying to start to produce tornado anytime now. What it looks like in radar. You have a small air visitation of these two storms still, but nothing to really warrant a tornado warning at all. The storm has been rotating since all the way since Little Rock, and it did produce a tornado over Neil and over Little Rock, Arkansas. It was brief though. So there's only been 7 tornadoes in Florida, and yes, I'm very brief, which is good news. And also, when I do end this, I'm probably gonna do it again tomorrow when I get home. Well, not when I get home. I'm gonna be home all day. Um, just like some random time. Yeah. The storm right here in Irving, Texas, be going. Yeah, still in extremely popular areas. Still rapidly rotating, but still no reports of anything well except just hail, which is great. Well, won't let me tornado on it. Well, before it. Okay, that was. I just did that just for fun. Because it wouldn't let me put a regular tornado warning on it, but it left me tornado emergency it. It's weird. Yeah, downwind and hail thrusts. Uh, storm over here near Wichita Falls. That's not even near Wichita Falls. Still producing 1 inch hail. It's probably getting new severe thunderstorm warning on it. Probably gonna include um Freedom and maybe Hotna in these areas. We got a new special weather statement up here. It's nothing really concerning. Actually, I haven't checked on these storms in a while. Gotta still have pretty defined hook echoes to them. I'm good. Tornado. Let me tornado warn it. Oh my god. Well, hopefully it tornado warns it itself once it gets out of the warned area, because I set it to auto warn. To auto warn the storms. Wow, what a hook echo right there. Still no report of anything of like tornado wise or war cloud. Nothing. Just reports of 0.5 inch hail. Let's hope that continues as it goes through these populated areas. Going currently downtown Irving, Texas. We're gonna be moving into Plano, Louisville, Wall, and Garland in very shortly. Groundscaping war cloud report was the storm. Pretty tight couplet according to radar. So wouldn't be surprised if try to produce tornado soon. And it's currently gonna be, it's gonna be going into Danville and Plainsview in Arkansas. So it's gonna be starting going to more cities. Do you have a special marine warning back here? Not gonna pay attention to that at all. Storm over here is still going. You know what? Let's check that out. Over here in Houston, Salem, and Bunker in Missouri. Yeah, it's just producing 55 mile per hour winds and some small hail. Yeah, they just put severe thunderstorm warning on us, so we don't think it's going to produce tornadoes, which is good, but it still has a really good rotating aspect to it on radar. Let's go back down here. Just got a severe thunderstorm warning for the storm over here near Waco and Killeen in Texas. Still, these two storms do have hook echoes to them and are rotating. So that's a little bit of a problem. Hopefully these two don't produce tornadoes in the near term. Got 0.5-inch shower reports storm, so hail's decreasing with the storm, it looks like for the moment. Actually use just radar site, the Little Rock, Arkansas radar site instead for now. Yeah, it's currently isn't producing a tornado, but it's been very close to. Still, hook echo with the storm going directly over Jonesboro. Does have rotation with it, not significant, so I'm not gonna tornado on it. In a storm, and I did set the game mode so it, um auto warns it, but they auto warns it when I get out of the warned area. But I don't really feel like doing that right now because it's not that significant. Still, hook echo with the storm. Starting to looks like it's starting to dissipate a little bit. Well, it doesn't look as significant. Still rotating storm. Still in a severe thunderstorm warning with 0.5-inch hail. So yeah, still concerning right there. Yeah, so very underperforming day so far, which is good. Do you have a new storm firing off up here? This area. See if that looks like anything. Just a little, just a little speck of rain as of the moment. Got storm over here in the water. Could be going up into Beaumont soon, and Port Arthur. Go back down here. Got another 0.5-inch hail report. Got groundscaping raw cloud report. Still it's the storm. Yeah. Again, won't be surprised if this tries to produce tornado shortly, like very shortly, because it looks like it's really trying to on radar. Yeah, pretty tight, somewhat of a tight couplet with the storm still. But it's currently not producing a tornado, which is good. Still got couplets with the storm down here near Waco in Texas. And thankfully the storm and this tornadic, well, previous tornadic storm and still tornadic is moving out of the extremely populated areas and Dallas Fort Worth. Can I just read tornado on it, please? I don't want it to be a tornado emergency anymore since I just did that for fun. See if it'll do anything. Storm over here, near the distance to Jonesboro, still has a very small area of rotation with it. I'm still way below severe limits. Storm looks interesting. Still a pretty tight couple of the storm over here. Starting to the hook seems to be starting to occlude into the storm. This one's still classic classic storm structure. But again, no reports of any tornadoes or fog clouds or anything like that. Just, but it's been rapidly rotating on radar, like very rapidly. Yeah, so the tornado parameters are gonna start going down. So I'm probably gonna end it in about an hour or two. Actually, no, I'm sooner than that, and I'm gonna do a part 3 of it because I have to end it so I can have lunch. Then I might just do another random event tomorrow. Maybe I might not, cause I actually might live stream some severe thunderstorms that I might get tomorrow, some storms we might get tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Oh yeah, yeah. So the storm over here has some type of rotating cloud with it right now, cause it has them yeah. So I'm gonna tornado on it if it'll let me. Why won't you let me tornado on it? Whatever. Okay, let's go back to the storm over here and it's going. I'm out of the extremely populated areas. Still has looks like it's still rotating on radar, but hasn't really done much as of tornado wise at all. Like literally at all. Which is good. Still. Looks like the storm might be the rotating part is starting to occlude into itself. So got a storm over here. The storm's gonna be going up into Port Arthur and Beaumont in Texas. Now wait, let me turn it on. There we go. Thank you. Still got raw clouds reported as a storm continuously. Groundscaping raw clouds still. It's been having that one. It's been having that report for quite a while now. But I don't think um this storm will be that turn out like for much longer. I believe, in my honest opinion. These two storms just wind and hail. They got a new hail report of 0.75 inch hail back here. So previously had about 1 inch hail back here. Then I started having 0.5. Then it's starting to increase a little bit. So it's starting to have nickel sized hail reported with that storm. Again, one big surprise this storm starts producing tornadoes soon. Did get a report of cloud, while cloud was rising scud. So it does have a tornado warning. This one might get a tornado warning shortly too. But it's kind of hard to tell if it's rotating under that, but it has been for a while. Why did this get a regular special weather statement? You know what? Let me warn it. Meh, whatever. The storm up here is still going. It's been going for quite a while. It's been producing 50 to 65 miles per hour winds for quite a bit now. Yeah, the storm that just went through the downtown area of Fort Worth, Irving, and Garland, and Rockwall, starting to rotating part isn't as significant anymore, which is good. It looks like the storm's starting to die down. Go look at the storm over here going to Port Arthur, Texas. Yeah, just the wind and hail threat. Doesn't have any warning on it or nothing like that. Got new storm still flying over here. Do you have a little bit of rotation of this storm over here? It's not much of a concern as of right now. Do I have a small area of rotation? Probably with the storm. Yeah, right here. This recently went through Jonesboro. It's not that significant, so I'm not gonna do anything to that storm. Got a new storm flying over here. Storm might be going. This storm might enter Wichita Falls in the future. It's just a little blip right now. Yeah, so pretty much so far a very extremely underperforming day. There was a 10% tornado risk. Only 7 tornadoes have happened so far, and they've all been EF0. They've all been extremely brief. I mean, we could still get a few strong tornadoes later on, but it's probably not going to be much or of anything at all. Let's go back to the storm over here. Let's make sure it's still not doing anything. Could be entering Greensville in Texas. Still has a small hook to it. It looks a bit more concerning now, actually. But I'm still not gonna want it or anything for the tornado. Yeah, both of these storms are slightly rotating a little bit. Gonna be watching this one closely. Storm right now. So I just might try to produce tornado later. I don't know why I just have that feeling. Well, how that looks, so that's the reason why I think that. Because I've played this game multiple times. The storm's starting to get hooked to it as well. I'm gonna be watching the storm for tornado threat too. Don't know if that was a fake hook or a real hook. This is definitely a real hook right here. This storm has been rotating for a little bit now. But again, no reports of anything other than this storm right here. Just got a new report. Rock Cloud is rising scud. The other one is back here as well. So it must be something like uh that's not letting these storms produce big tornado letting these storms produce tornadoes. It must be like something resisting it right now. Broad lowering the storm, so the storm now has a lowering. What am I saying? It's been having a lowering. Starting to lose it. Got a new report of 0.5-inch showers this storm. Nothing really significant. Starting to get more storms falling off back here, so this is gonna be the second event. Not really gonna be that much of a threat at all, really, but gonna be watching these storms closely. Got a new 0.5-inch shower report over here near Greensville, Texas, and Celeste. Yeah, Celeste. Still has rotation with it. Yeah, storm I've been talking about over here. Near San Augusta in Texas is does have a hook to it. Very, very broadly rotating. Not even really that visible. But gonna be watching that closely. Storm over here is still rotating, and it's currently not producing a tornado at the moment, which is good. So hope that continues. Yeah, Storm does still have a um rotating rock out of it. And if it is producing a tornado, it would probably be raindraft. Okay. Mm. Got a new storm forming behind it. Broken Arrow in Tulsa in Oklahoma, so I could be watching that as well. Got hail report up here of 0.5-inch hail. Yeah, starting to get multiple more storms starting to fire off in this area. Just a wind and hail threat for right now. The storm here is starting to become pretty concerning based on what it's looking like on reflectivity. go back to the storm over here for now, I guess. Yeah, still small couplet with it, still slightly rotating. Nothing that significant though. Second. Got 0.5 in share report, still up here. Oh wait, no, that was some previous report. Storm still has a hook to it, still slightly rotating, but it's not that severe. Got a new report up here, still 0.5 in shale. Storm is still very slightly rotating, so it could be still possibly be producing tornadoes soon, so stay in your shelter if you're in that tornado warning. Well, in games, not obviously real life. These storms don't not much of a threat of anything, really, except wind and hail. Yeah, there really isn't much else really to talk about. There's a storm up here producing 0.5-inch hail. It's currently in. The storm is in Osborne, Downs, and Tipton. Yeah. A new walkout report. Still, walkout is surviving Scud now. Actually, no, it's been the same report. Check out the storm over here that's currently going through Port Arthur in Port Arthur, Texas. Yeah, it's nothing much, just maybe some rumbles of thunder. Got new storm firing off over here. Gonna be curious to see if this tries to be a tornado producer. And unlike this one, it didn't produce tornado, which is great. It still has a hook echo to it, and it's still rapidly rotating. So. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now I'm starting to get some warnings over here. Just special other statement. Some special marine warnings for some wind and hail, small wind and some small hail and wind. And again, those aren't really my concerns right now. The storm's starting to have a hook to it. Well, from the other radar site, and it does have some broad rotation with it, so that's a little bit of a concern for right now. Near Wichita Falls. Uh, Hopefully that isn't there on the next few scans. Yeah, it's still there, so it's starting to become a little bit more of a concern with the storm for a possible tornado. Maybe starting to try to form. These storms over here, all just wind and hail, still. Actually, yeah, just still wind and hail. Storm still very broad air rotation, very very weak. Go look at these storms up here again. Actually, no, let's look at this one. I want to relook at these two storms again. This storm might become a concern. In the near term. Yeah, I'm gonna really start watching this storm right here for tornado threat. It is it is slightly rotating. It's be going up into Arlington Haven in um near Wichita Falls. So tornado threat starting to develop over here in near Wichita Falls now. Storm over here is also rotating. Why won't it let me tornado warn these storms? I can warn them myself. Sorry. Storm over here still has a pretty tight couplet with it. Could be watching that closely for tornado threat. Starting to get more storms flying off back here. Gonna be watching those for in the near term. Again, the tornado prime load values are gonna start to go down slowly in the next few hours. Oh wow, I just got a PDS severe thunderstorm warning with the storm up here. So first PDS severe thunderstorm warning of the day for this little cell. Don't know what it's for. It's still rotating part of the storm. This storm's probably for wind for the storm right here. So I make it a wind report soon from it. So it's currently the most concerning storm for the moment. Oh yeah, there you go. Wild cloud report. Broad lowering lister. So this might be trying to produce tornado soon. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on this very closely. It's going to Zor Noble. So watch out for that storm. Let's go back up here near Wichita Falls. See if this storm's still rotating. Yeah, it still has a hook echo to it. And it's still rotating, so you know what? I'm gonna turn it on it. The storm is still not producing a tornado back here, so that's good. But it still looks like it's still rotating. Storm's starting to rotate rapidly back here now, starting to really increase. I'm gonna have to end this soon, so and I'm just gonna have to do a part 3 of it. After I have lunch, because I have to have lunch. Like literally in the next few minutes I have to end it. But I'll be back after. Still rotate pretty defined hook echo with this storm. Looks like this storm might be trying to rotate a little bit too in the near term. Still got PDSCV up here. Don't know what it's for though. Yeah, starting to form a little bit of a hook with the storm as well. So tornadoes are starting to increase down here in Wichita, near Wichita Falls. These storms are severe thunderstorm warning for mostly just wind and hail for a moment. Check back on the storm over here. Still rapidly rotating, according to radar. Yeah, the storm back here this could be making its way up into and or near Wichita Falls, starting to rotate as well. So it's starting to get 3 rotating storms now. Storm over here is starting to rotate as well. But very very weak areas of rotation. But there's still something to talk about. Storm right here might become a tornado as well shortly. Of what it looks like. Also, the storms still have hooks to them and still rotating, and broad areas of rotation there, so that's good news. I got a new PDS severe thunderstorm warning for just near just runs through Tulsa, Oklahoma, for these areas in Oklahoma. There's it's got a report of small twigs broken off trees. Don't really know why it's PDS warned. PDS why it is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, these storms are all still rotating. but I haven't gotten any reports of anything, so that's good. To get a new severe thunderstorm warning up here, just near Denton, Texas. Probably just for some small wind and hail. Got a new storm firing off over here as well. Storm is still rotating over here as well. So I'm not really talking much. Wouldn't be surprised if these two try to produce tornado shortly. It's got a storm going directly over Lake Charles right now. It's not severe wind or anything. Actually, we do actually have a tornado on ground over here. Near Topeka. Yeah, so there's currently a tornado on the ground. It's a storm, and it looks like it's kind of weak right now. Still got other areas of rotation of these two storms. They're also weak. So there's currently a tornado on ground currently, just going up into Emporia. Can't really see the debris signature. It's not really visible. Can't. It's not that visible. You can actually kind of starting to see it now. It's a little bit more visible. It's very weak though, so it's a weak tornado. It's probably AF0, AF1 at most. But again, I'm not gonna like pre-rate them. Yeah, the storm over here is starting to get hooked to it as well. Starting to slightly rotate. So things are starting to pick up once again. Got a new wall cloud report. Wall cloud is rising scud still, so the storm's still doing the same thing. Storm over here is still rotating. Broad lowering with it still. Very weak. Yeah, so it's currently going into Emporia. Yeah, yeah, you can see that deep blue signature drop right there. So yeah, I currently have a tornado on the ground, possibly strong. Actually, no, I doubt it's strong right now. Still getting more hail reports. These storms got 1-inch hail report with this tornado warning storm. I'm gonna end it in the next like 5 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna restart it, but not restart it. Do a new one later, like about like half hour or so. Cause I have to have lunch. See a small CC drop right there. Could have already lifted, but it does not look like it. It looks like it's still possibly on the ground. It's again extremely weak. These storms still just wind and hail threat. Got one in Cherryport over here near Denton, Texas. Go back to that confirmed tornado warning. Oh, looks like it lifted. Yeah, so that tornado lifted now. It was another EF0. So again, that was just a brief tornado. Could try to reproduce again soon. Still got two rotating storms, and not much on rotation really though. Two storms still rotating. One beats past this one, still tries to produce tornado very soon. This one looks like it's trying to get a broad little area of rotation. It's trying to develop a hook echo. Yeah, this one here has a very tight couplet. Yeah, uh, yeah, could be producing a tornado very soon right now. Yeah, broad lowering us right now, so get tornado on it. There you go. Been watching that storm for quite a while now as well. For tornado threat. Wow, very defined hook echoes of these two storms. So thankfully this isn't currently producing a tornado, but it looks like on radar, which is good. And let's hope that it stays that way. Let's go back to the storm over here, just near the DFW area. Yeah, isn't much of a concern either. But maybe the storm looks like it might be trying to do something weird shortly. And yeah, it looks like actually might be a tornado on the ground now after that last scan. Yeah, so that could have actually just been a very brief tornado right there. So it's going to becoming a lot more concerning for a possibility of producing a tornado. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that very closely. these two storms still have hooks to them and are still rotating like the top, but still haven't gotten any reports. Yeah, the storm in here, tornado has completely diminished, which is great news. Oh wow, yeah. So currently have a tornado on ground storm. It's currently lofting debris, calling your radar, and I have to